My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
Well, you got some people going crazy because Final Fantasy 15 got delayed. I'm still here waiting on Kingdom Hearts 3. However, that is a story for another day. Today, my brothers and sisters, we are here to talk about that PS4. AKA that remaster station 4, AKA that indie station 4, AKA... yes. That greatness awaits station. The greatness awaits station 4. We here to talk about the PS4 on my dirty, dusty behind DualShock 4. This is still the launch controller that I got with my PS4 on launch day that I still use to this very day. Now, all of the rubber on the sticks are completely gone, but I still use this junk till this very day, bro. Real quick, leave down in the comments if you still use your launch controller for the PS4. But yeah, we're here to talk about the PS4. More importantly than that, the PS4 Neo, the PS4.5, the PS4K, whatever you want to call this. That's what we're here to talk about. So Sony confirmed that the PS4 Neo event is going to take place on September 7th. You know, it seems like it's a long time coming because it seems like we've been talking about the freaking Neo for years now. It really hasn't been that long, but we all know it's a thing, and we were all expecting Sony to give us, you know, the rundown of what the Neo is going to be at E3. A little bit before E3 started, Sony came in and said, "Hey, listen, if you expecting us to talk about the Neo, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. We ain't got to say jack about the Neo at this event. We at least expected them to do something like what Microsoft did with the Xbox One S and the Xbox Scorpio. Sony didn't even do that, you know. So this event is a long time coming because the rumors of the Neo has been going on for months now, you know, and we really want to see, you know, really just how much more powerful is this going to be compared to the OG PS4, you know. So a lot of questions are still left unanswered when it comes to the Neo, but it's good that this event is soon next month on the 7th, and then we'll probably get, you know, the price of it, the specs of it, the release date, stuff like that. So so the PS4 Neo is set to be an upgraded version of the PS4, and you know, that's when the outcry started, you know, when these rumors of the new PS4 and new Xbox started, like, what the hell? This should have been the original version. You know, people were just complaining their butts off, knowing god dang well you're buying it, you know. So Sony was like, miss me with that, you know. But my only concern when these rumors of the new Xbox and new PS4 first started, hey, can I trade in my Peasant Station 4 or can I trade in my Peasant Box 1 towards, you know, the new one? As long as I could do that and you give me at least like half off, I'm good, you know. So but yeah, so the PS4 Neo, I think with the rumors that started like back in April of this year, I think with the Giant Bomb, they started to report on some of, you know, the said specs that was supposed to be in the Neo, you know. And then that's when, you know, more, you know, stuff start to come out, you know, about the apparent specs that's supposed to be in the Neo. So essentially the PS4 Neo is supposed to be twice as powerful as the OG PS4. I think the OG PS4 is like, I think it has like 18 computing units running, and the PS4 Neo is said to have like 36, hence twice as powerful, you know. So it's going to have a upgraded CPU, upgraded GPU. It's supposed to run faster, more efficiently. Games will look better. You can upscale games at 4K, better VR support, you know, and stuff like that. But Sony doesn't want to split, you know, their user base, you know. So no games on the Neo are set to be just exclusive for the Neo. It's just an upgraded version of the PS4, and you know, because Sony, they don't want to anger people that's going to be stuck, because again, like this hobby we do known as gaming, just in case you did not know, this junk don't come cheap. And if you ain't got your own money, yeah, then I could definitely see why people will be mad. Like, Mom, I didn't know. Like, please buy me this, So, I could see why people would be mad. So, Sony, when this when this event starts, I am sure that they have a script of exactly how they want to say, these suckers have a script of exactly how they want to talk about the Neo, because I'm sure some people will get mad out there. Again, this hobby known as gaming does not come cheap, and if you're not a hardcore gamer and you don't pay attention to all the news out there, like I'm sure there's people out there right now that are buying PS4s that have no clue that a new and improved PS4 is on the horizon. So they're going to buy this OG PS4, and then some months from now they're going to be like, the freak is I just bought a PS4, So some people are going to be mad, but again, they're not trying to split their user base. So the PS4 Neo is not going to have like games that will own games that you can just play on the Neo. You'll still be able to play all the games on the OG PS4 that you can play on the Neo. They just might look better on the Neo, so it's going to run faster, more efficiently, the 4K support, the better VR support, all that stuff, and that leads into the price. Now, the specs can be what they want to, but the price is always the deal breaker. always, always, always. You can have the best specs ever. As soon as you drop that price, people be like, what? Or that's a cop. So I'm thinking, because with the Xbox Scorpio, which I don't think the PS4 Neo is going to be as powerful as the Xbox Scorpio, hence why I think the Xbox Scorpio is going to be at the very least, 600. But with the PS4 Neo, I'm thinking it's going to be like max 500, but I think the price is going to be like 450, 500. I think somewhere in that ballpark, that's what the Neo is going to be. That's my prediction, of what I think the price is going to be, because you can really like look down the line in history. Like, when a console comes out, if that junk is more than 400, people got their eyebrows raised. Like, what? Like, every time when the PS3 first came out and that junk was 600 and 500, people was like, and when the Xbox One first came out and it was 500, like, it don't matter if you're a console, if your console is over 400, people will always have their eyebrows raised. It's just like, once you hit that ballpark of price range for a console, people are like, I don't know, So, what are y'all predictions for the PS4 Neo price? I think it's going to be max 500, but it won't pass that. There will be some bundles of the Neo, because going to the release date, from my knowledge, is the PS4 Neo is supposed to come out in time for VR. Like, it's really a thing that it's going to have better VR support. So, from what I heard, like, the PS4 Neo is supposed to be out in time for VR, and VR comes out in October, right? So I think it will come out. Like, some people don't think the Neo is going to come out this year, and it may not come out this year. It might come out like sometime early 2017, but if it is trying to come out in time for VR comes out in October. So I wouldn't be shocked if like the Neo comes out like in sometime in October, November, or December, of this year. So I think I personally think the Neo is going to come out this year, and again, as long as you can trade in your OG PS4 towards it, which I think they will do that. I mean, it'd be stupid not to, as long as you can do that. I'm getting a Neo. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get it. You goddamn right. I'm going to get me a Neo. And I probably, with the Xbox One, I kind of do want the Xbox One S, but I want the Scorpio too, but like again, we don't know the exact price of the Xbox Scorpio, but it is supposed to come out next year, you know, during the during I think like in December, you know. But with the PS4 Neo, oh yeah, you got that right. I'm buying it. I'm buying it, which again, as long as you can trade in your old PS4 towards it, which I think they will do, because Sony is so for the gamer this generation, you know. I do think they're going to do that. So yeah, the PS4 Neo essentially is going to be you know, a more improved version of the PS4, but it won't be like, you know, you can, you know, play just certain games just on the Neo, because again, they're not trying to make their fans mad, you know, that, you know, are essentially stuck with the old PS4. Because again, if you're a kid and you ain't got your own job and you ain't making your own money and you depend on your parents, bro, there is nothing worse. If I was because like I feel for the people that have to depend on like their parents to get them games, because that's really when the problems come into play. Like I cannot imagine being a gamer today and still having to rely on my mom, because I remember those days. Like, Mom, can I get what? Like, it's terrible, you know. So essentially, some people will be stuck with the OG PS4 unless their parents are like just really nice to them and be like, sure, Billy, okay. I'll get you a PS4 Neo, but hey man, listen, you know, so but yeah, so I think once they again, I think they have a script, you know, of how they want to word everything at this event. I honestly think they pulled out at E3, not just to let Microsoft go first, you know, but you know, to really build up to this event and like really get this thing out there the way they want to. I think the price is going to be like max 500. I think it's going to be like 450 or 500. That's my prediction. I do not think it's going to be as expensive as the Xbox Scorpio is going to be. I do think it's going to come out this year, because from my knowledge, it's supposed to be out in time for VR. VR comes out in October. Man, there's a lot of stuff you gotta, boy. There's a lot of stuff to save up for VR, which I'm not getting day one. No way in heck, because that's going to be what, 400. And then if you get the PS4 Neo, the Xbox One S, the Xbox Scorpio, suckers don't like. I feel for people that don't have their own money. Like like some people, they just say, what the heck, what, I mean, just buy it. Some suckers don't have that privilege. Some suckers are struggling out here, and I feel for them because I've been there, you know. So also and I think one of my subscribers on Twitter, what was his name, Hellgast, you beautiful bastard. You know, he had sent me the link. Apparently Rockstar Games is supposed to be at this event. If they not, don't come back to me and be like, stupid Negro. like no. All right. Apparently, it's just rumors. Rockstar Games is supposed to be at this event, and again, like it was said that they pulled out last second at E3 during Sony's conference, and they had Red Dead 2 ready to show, you know, but because of the shooting that went down in Orlando, you know, they had pulled out last second. So I wouldn't be shocked if this event is not just about the Neo. These suckers throw some games in there, you know, and that will be cool, you know. So I'm really excited for this event, the September 7th event for the Neo, to get that price, you know, to get the release date, you know, and yeah, man, it's definitely something, you know, to look forward to. So do you guys plan on getting the Neo? Do you plan on getting any of these new consoles out there? Again, for me, as long as I can trade in my OG PS4 towards it, which I think they will do, then I'm all for it, man. But there's definitely a lot of stuff to look forward to and save up for, you know, right now. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I greatly appreciate if you rate the video, my brothers and sisters. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up, it could be a thumbs down out this sucker, but what I do ask every brother and every sweet Sweet. It's as sweet as this Arizona. You got dang right, it's watermelon. Man, I am just a living stereotype. Everything about me. It's just rate the video, my brothers and sisters. So yeah, man, that PS4 Neo event, I will definitely be tuning into that.